What's up, BMX nerds? Welcome back to another episode of Kanode Knows, brought to you by Dig BMX. This one I'm excited about because it's the first one with two people on: Felix Prangenberg and Murray Loubser. I had to ask him before we recorded how to pronounce Loubser because I thought it was Loubser, but Loubser is the proper way. So the video came out on last Friday. Vans Unfiltered, done by Rich Forn. Killian Roth shot photos, Felix shot photos, and they both killed it riding. But I think the more exciting stuff was behind the scenes that we got to talk about. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one because we're just talking about this specific video, which was a banger. Before we get into it, go to rawlife.com, get yourself some green superfoods, and use promo code Kanode to get 15% off. Add in healthy stuff to your diet, and your life will get better. Big shout out to Dig BMX for putting this thing together, and shout out to Vans for making that video a reality. It's an incredible video. So without further ado, here's Felix Prangenberg and Murray Loubser. God, their names are difficult. All right, let's go. What's up, Murray Loubser? And Felix Prangenberg, you two fucking legends. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having us. Thanks for having me.
So this is a special one because we're talking about a video that came out last Friday. It's a Vans video with you two, and you guys killed it. How did it come about? First of all, like how does a project like this, come together?
To be honest, I was just like doing my usual thing, and then Andy hit me up and it was like, "Hey, dude, do you want to do a project, The Last Unfiltered with Felix?" And like for me, it was like crazy. I was like, "What? Like, really? Are you serious?" And I was like, "For sure, let's do it." And it happened pretty quick, eh? Like next thing I knew, Felix was in town with Rich and Killian.
That's so sick.
Yeah, pretty much. Like Andy and me were talking about it for a while, like since I first got like my first pair of shoes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because I just got them like early last year. Yeah. And then we were just talking about doing like some project, and then he was talking about Cape Town, and I've never been, always wanted to go, and I was like, let's do this. I'm so down.
That's so sick. What are your shoes called? Do they have a name?
What, my shoes?
Yeah.
No, I don't have any shoes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you said you had
I
shoes.
just got like my first pair of Van shoes after
okay, gotcha.
getting a knees.
Word.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, signature shoes. Why is it called Unfiltered?
I don't actually know, to be honest, but they had that whole series running for a while where like Simone did one with Courage, and there was one with Jack and Dan the AC. So it was just like a whole series. And then I don't know, I believe this is the last one. So it's like the closing one.
Damn. That's special.
So I don't know. I actually don't know why they call it Unfiltered. I think it's just because it's like the first ones were like mostly raw, black and white, like no music.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
And then it kind of changed a bit, but it's still kind of like that raw feel. So I guess it's something to do with that.
I just watched it, and just the beginning, and then it goes to Raw, and it shows a couple of clips, and you guys sessioning a spot together, and then tattoo. The whole thing is so, dude, Rich is fucking phenomenal. It's unbelievable. Do you get the sense like he's, I don't know, what's he like to work with? I always want to ask that question.
You want to start, Murray? I don't know.
I mean, honestly, this was the first time I ever met Rich. Like I'd met him in passing, but never like properly met him.
Yeah.
And dude, it was crazy. Like the guy's all over the show, honestly. Like you don't know like how he's doing anything, but he gets everything. Like and it's so sick. And afterwards it's like crazy eye candy. Like his videos are honestly some of my favorite to watch. Like it's just
same.
Yeah, it's just like your eyes like pop out when you watch it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like he always plays that card where he's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but actually like everything's like planned. Like he has like for example, with like Freak, we came to his house when we stayed in Mallorca. Like we stayed at his house, and there was like a full script with like B-roll and whatever he wanted to get, but he just wouldn't let us like have a look at it. But he always plays like I don't know anything, like I don't know anything about the like camera and stuff.
That's great. But I like that style because that's like almost, I don't know, comforting, but also because like I felt that way back in the day, I just when I'm out filming. I think the actual filming part is kind of like I don't know what's going on, and then the real magic is in the editing. Like the way he put it together was phenomenal. What was your guys' hardest trick from that? What did you have to work the hardest for? Wait, first let me guess, Murray. The banger, probably, or the triple wall ride, because you
Yeah, it's
opened and closed this video.
definitely that last one. The banger was the hardest for me. That was like, oh my gosh, I was like, am I even gonna land it, sort of a thing.
Fuck yeah. I think it's NBD. You guys agree?
Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I'm
fucking
not
so
entirely
good.
sure.
Yeah, so sick. What about you,
Yeah,
Felix?
it was tricky. Like I just kept trying, and Felix like was there, obviously like, oh, you got it. Definitely helped. I reckon if I had like the R15 forks on, then I was on the 25s then, it would have been way
It's
easier.
like straight into it.
Would have made a difference because I'm on the 15s now and it's crazy. Like G-turns just
Yeah,
lock so much easier.
I mean,
Interesting.
Yeah, that was the hardest one for sure.
You're talking about
yeah,
forks.
I can see that.
Forks
Yeah.
offset, help for G turns. I wonder. I don't even know what my forks are. I gotta get back into it, man.
Yeah, the 15 mil is the best one for sure. I've been riding those for a while.
Nice. I'll get those.
Definitely makes a difference.
Hell yeah. So, what was your hardest part, Felix? Or hard thing you had to work the hardest for?
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I wasn't too happy with my riding the whole trip. It was more about like I just wanted to go to Cape Town, see some part of like South Africa. It's always been a big dream of mine, and so I was like, oh, I guess like we got to film a video, but I want to see like
Yeah.
want to get the full experience.
We got really high
And
standards.
yeah, and I felt like I was just like kind of doing what I always do, nothing like really crazy. Uh, not like one day. I think I don't know. I just had like a low point the whole trip. I was kind of like burned out from like the whole year. I was
Yeah.
just like riding and traveling so much,
Yeah.
and then I had like one day where I just like freaked out and it's like holy
Freak.
shit. I just like yeah, just gotta chill. Just like sat down for a while. I don't know,
And just
looked
watch
at the
Murray.
ocean kind of. Yeah, just watched Murray, and after that we wrote like a bank spot, and that's all I needed. Just like nothing too serious. Just have fun, and
Yeah. The
yeah.
one where it's raw and Murray's clapping like this, right? That bang spot? Or no?
And now that like super tight one, like I did like a 3 to fakie on.
Oh, dude, I love that clip. That was
That-
like reminiscent of Ian Schwartz. That shit was
Honestly, that's like one of my favorite clips. Like I love that clip so much. It
For
looks
real.
so
Thank you.
It's
Yeah, that was
beautiful.
super fun, and I
Yeah.
feel like that day just like showed me again like sometimes to not like put that pressure on myself and
Yeah.
just enjoy the moment, honestly.
That's what's up.
So I don't really have like something in my head where I was like, oh, this was the hardest one from Cape Town. I
Word.
really enjoyed just watching Maury do his thing. He's like, it's been unreal. Just like so talented, so dialed.
Yeah.
Like everything he filmed was like just only a few tries. So I feel like it's like
Unreal.
hard
No,
shit,
not
way too
quite.
easy. No,
I was talking
for
to
real.
I was talking to some people before this. I was like, I get to interview two of like the top 10 BMX riders in the world right now. I'm so stoked. You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So tell me about the experience of going to Cape Town. I mean, Murray, you're from there. Felix, what was it like to be shown around and like tell me about the fucking penguins and the giraffe and all the B-roll shit. Like you guys did some tourist shit while you guys were there,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, nature was insane. Like most beautiful place I've ever been to. When you're out there, it's like so peaceful, so quiet. And then like in the city, or even like you arrive there at the airport, drive into the city, and you're like just like driving past all those like townships. And I could also feel like the split between the rich and the poor there is like unlike any other place I've ever been to.
No shit.
That was pretty insane to see. And then yeah, just I mean, just like being out in nature, seeing all those like animals like penguins,
Yeah, dude.
like
So
big
wild.
ass monkeys, whatever, sitting next to the road,
Yeah,
which was
they're
kind of
crazy.
intimidating.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
dude, I see the creatures fairly often, and I'm still like, every time I see them, I'm like, what are these things? They're so crazy. Like, dude, it's just crazy. Like, life on this planet is crazy.
For real.
yeah,
The
Yeah.
fact that I get to talk to you both, and you're in like Cape Town right now, Murray, and you're in Germany, right, Felix?
yeah.
This is unreal. This is crazy, and I'm in Phoenix. Let's talk about that. I'm curious about what you mentioned about the rich versus poor thing. Murray, can you elaborate on that? What do you know about that? Do you see that too?
Yeah, it's pretty bad, man. Like, honestly, the city's almost built in a way where it's like you have the townships and then the city where like the richer people live, and they're kind of like separate of each other. And like, for instance, I never really go inside a township. Like, I've probably been inside a township twice in my life. A township's just like a shanty town, really.
So township isn't the good place. The
Well, it's the people are like some of the friendliest people you'll ever
right.
meet, honestly.
I shouldn't have said
And
good. It's the lower income place. Township.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And like, it's just the divide. Like, they can't really do anything to get out of it because the minimum wage is so low. So they're pretty much stuck there no matter what. They could probably find a way out, but not really. It'll be hard for them.
Yeah.
So basically, you just have this divide of the two working classes, really. And like, there's no hard feelings for the most part. Like, everyone gets along, everyone's happy. Like, it's just crazy that there is that divide. And then
Yeah.
you also have like the crackheads in the city that just, we have a drug called Turk and heroin and whatnot, and you'll see them shooting up and stuff, and that's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's in every city. But yeah, I mean, it's just part of Cape Town. Like, if you come here, you'll see it. It's pretty much always been like that.
It's
Yeah,
definitely on the bucket list. I want to go there.
you should.
It's
Yeah.
wild. Like South Africa's history is super wild with the apartheid and shit. But
Yeah,
anyway,
it's crazy. I mean, what you see here is the repercussions of that. It still hasn't like straightened itself out yet.
that's wild. Were you born there?
Yeah.
Have you been there your whole life?
Yeah, I was born here. I was actually born in Cape Town, yeah. And
Nice.
then my parents moved to like a small town. So I grew up into like a really small fishing town called Kanspai.
Nice. When did you start riding? Well, first of all, how old are you, Marie?
I'm 27, literally this month, 27.
Nice. Happy early
Yep,
birthday.
pretty old, older than I'd like to be, but yep. And I got my first BMX on my 16th birthday.
Nice. That's the exact same age I started. I Felix, I probably asked you this already, but how old were you when you got? Oh, you were into motocross, and then
Not like mountain biking, and I got my first bike when I was like BMX bike when I was 5, I think.
yeah. So that's yeah. I
Yeah.
remember. It's crazy how good you are for starting late, Marie. Because like usually people with as much bike control that you have had like were racing when they were 5 or like Felix basically.
Yeah, I definitely like, I rode mountain bikes. Like, I was riding mountain bikes before BMX. I wasn't like doing tricks and stuff, but it gave me like the fundamentals of like riding fast and like popping the front wheel up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I had that going into BMX, but I hadn't learned tricks. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I learned how to 180 on a mountain bike before I got a BMX bike. It's kind of funny.
Dude, that's so much harder. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so much harder.
dude. When I got on the BMX, I was like, "Whoa, this is way easier."
Literally. Yeah.
How long was the trip?
Like 10 days, I think, right? Or even like 12 almost.
Yeah, it was something like that. I think
Yeah, maybe like 10 days.
it was just under 2 weeks. So it was like
Yeah.
12, 11, somewhere around there. It wasn't 2 weeks.
And where'd you guys stay?
Stayed in an Airbnb.
In what?
Yeah. And
Airbnb.
just in like an Airbnb,
Oh, an Airbnb,
close to Morris'
nice.
house.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's the way to
And
do it.
I had like a view straight onto Table Mountain every morning. That was pretty cool. Like, it's like that famous, you've probably seen it before, right?
Yeah.
Like that famous mountain where the clouds always like
Yeah.
every time you look at it, the clouds are like so different. Like the whole thing looks different. And I was like, you could just like stare at it like all day, and
from your back porch, sipping coffee before you
Yeah.
get out for the day, and just look at that. That's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah, I mean, as much as I want to know about the bike stuff, I also like some of the best shit from trips like that is the experiences outside of the bike. Like, did any like getting kicked out by security guards or, I don't know, crazy crackheads coming up to you guys? Anything wild from the trip?
I think we got a good couple security stories actually.
Yeah,
Let's
the
hear them.
security was such a mission. Wow. We had to like revisit multiple spots and yeah, it's crazy.
Especially, I mean, the wall ride you did, like that tire ride on the wall thing, that whole day was an experience. We first so Jordan was with us. He was trying to get like a clip on like a double set with like a rail just on the first set of stairs. And he was trying to do like a cry into firecracker. It was like was it the town hall, something like
It's
that?
called the Good Hope Center. Yeah,
Good
it's like
Hope
kind of like
Center.
a town
Yeah.
hall. Yeah. Mm.
And everything's like pretty much fenced off over there. And Maury was just looking at it like online, what's going on in there right now. And there was like a movie set, right?
Yeah, something like that. They were filming in there.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. And then we were like, oh, what are we gonna do? Rich and Maury just sitting in the front, Jordan and me in the back. And Rich just like drove up to the gate and was like, oh yeah, we're here. We're like stunt doubles. We're just gonna check something real quick and we're gonna be out in like 5 minutes. And the security was like, I'm not too sure. And then he actually left us, like just like let us through the gate,
Hell
like
yeah.
inside the whole thing. Jordan
Smooth,
got the
Rich.
clip and went out.
Yeah, he just like
Um,
acted like he knew he was supposed to be there. We've been there
yeah,
like 100 times before.
Yeah.
Just let us through. It was sick.
That's slick, dude. What a legend.
yeah.
That's
And
amazing
then
that I didn't know Jordan was on the trip with you guys. That's great.
yeah, he was getting like some stuff for Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just while we're like driving back out, like a whole another car of like armed security was like coming in. So we were like right in time, and then went to the next spot where Maury did that wall ride, like tire ride thing on the wall,
Right. Yeah.
like that tall one. And
To
he gave it a
cab
couple
onto the
goes,
dumpster
like
and then to backlash. Yeah. Go on.
um
No,
wait,
not that.
yeah,
That's a different clip. The tire ride on
No,
the
it's
wall
like
to
where,
big drop. I'm thinking of the other
yeah,
clip
where I
where
like jump
backlash at the
off.
end.
It's like a
Yeah.
clip of me jumping off.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
a gnarly bail. That's okay.
Yeah,
now
dude,
now I know
got
which clip you're
super
talking
lucky on
about.
that
Right.
one.
Yeah.
and that whole situation was just stressful. Like, and I wasn't even riding. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know how it felt for Maury the whole time.
Oh, that's crazy. So it's like this one-way street that's an alleyway next to a hotel called Fire and Ice Hotel. And like I'd seen it in the beginning of the trip. I'd showed them because further down there's a wall ice, and I hadn't actually even seen that you could tires this thing before then. And then when I took them there, I was like, oh, you can actually do this there. And then I was like in my head, and I was like, oh, I could probably do it. And I was like, I'll do it later in the trip. I think I was close to the end of the trip. I think it was like second last day or something.
Yeah.
And so we get there, and they start setting up cameras, all that, and Rich is getting the camera ready, Killian setting up with his camera to shoot the still, and then like I'm just riding in the street warming up, doing hot bars, whatever, and then security comes out and is like, "You can't ride here. What you're doing? You're not allowed to be here." Before we even try, like, do it.
Yeah.
And so then we're like kind of just chilling, trying to see if he's gonna go away or not. And I start like testing my lineup, and he's just like puts the dustbin in the way, like right on top of the pavement, because I like hop on the pavement and then onto the wall. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And now I'm thinking like so much about security and like if we're even gonna do it, whatever. And we kind of just waiting, and he's talking to me the whole time, like telling me you can't be here, what you're doing here, go away. Like you're not supposed to be here. And like I was getting stressed because like what I wanted to try was like pretty heavy and switch for me because it's like
Yeah.
I do those tires on the wall fairly often, but I do it the other way.
Right.
And that was hitting it switch.
Yeah.
And then eventually like he kind of like moved out the way, and now Rich was ready, Killian was ready, and I just went for it. And my pig it's like a little gap onto it. And if
Yeah.
you check the video, my peg clipped the upright of the wall hopping into it.
Ah, that's what happened.
Yeah. So it's like a little gap, and I just came in too straight and not enough angle. And yeah, went
Makes
over the
sense.
bars, like somehow was fine, got my leg out and rolled out.
That was gonna be my next question. How, like, did you hurt yourself? But seems like no.
No, I was fine. I
Fuck
got a
yeah.
Yeah, I
bruise.
can't believe how you got out of it.
Yeah,
Like, still doesn't make any sense. It was so tall, and I don't
Yeah.
know.
Danger. It's fucking awesome, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've fallen off a couple of things and been fine. So I guess it's just another one.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of like that's I think one of the skills of BMX is like being able to bail and bail well, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, so then the security guard like totally freaked out. He was like started walkie-talking to the other security in the building, but like this guy was frantic, like he was freaking out, looked like he was having a panic attack or something. Then they all start coming, and I was like, oh, like I'm not even gonna get to try this again. I was just like, I don't even know what was happening, honestly. I was like checking myself, like, am I fine? Yeah, I'm fine. Like then
Adrenaline's
all
pumping.
literally, yeah, dude. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna try it again. I was like, what did I do wrong? And I realized that I came too straight and I had to come more at an angle. But now there's like the managers are out there with this other security guard. And I was like, oh, we done for. And then Rich is like, yo, there's our manager. Go speak to him, and pointed
Dude,
at
now
Felix.
I was just like sitting in the car. I kind of like removed myself from the like stressful situation. It's like, oh, I can't be in this. It's like too much. And then
Go talk to our manager, dude.
yeah, Rich is like screams like, yo, Felix, I told him like you're gonna take care of it. Like write down our like company address and whatever.
Amazing. So that
And I was like,
that bought enough time for him to do it.
yeah, pretty much. And that guy came up to me. I wrote down like some random company from fucking I don't know, can't remember.
Do you remember? No.
And then
You made up like some country, like a city in a country that doesn't exist, something like that.
yeah, something like that.
Hell yeah.
And then right when I was writing down, that gave Maury time to actually take around up and do it.
Fuck yes, dude. And that was second
Yeah,
try.
it's
then.
crazy. So then Felix is literally like 10 meters away from me with their backs turned to me, like on the car, writing down all the information that's not really there. And then I got it next try. It was second try. We got the clip, packed the cameras up and stuff, and they didn't even know I had gone again. Like they
Hell
were like, oh,
yes, dude.
sweet, like sick, he's done. They're gonna come back another day and film it with permission. Like, and then we were done. It was kind of sick.
That's fucking amazing, dude. What a legend Rich is. That's two crazy stories where he's, you know, just fooling.
Yeah, and Felix
fooling
for taking that. I would have like
Yeah.
not known what to do. I'm like,
Yeah, I was
probably
like
should
I was so overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, I hate the situation. I want to get out of it. I just want to leave. Leave me alone, Rich. I was kind of pissed at Rich, honestly.
That's our
I don't know.
manager. Go talk to him.
Like what?
No,
Yeah.
cheers, Felix, man.
I mean-
Thanks for that.
That's pretty
I mean,
smooth.
of course,
man.
I wanted you to get the clip, and it's like, I guess I got to do it. And then we just got out of there and just got back into the car and drove away.
Amazing.
But that whole day was kind of stressful.
For real. It sounds that's all on the same day. The Jordan clip and then the Murray clip. That's fucking unreal. What
Yeah.
else is in there that I'm thinking of? What was a highlight for you guys? If you had to pick like one day or one moment from the trip, what would you pick?
For me, it was sitting up on that mountain hill, whatever, watching
drone shot.
sunset
Yeah, that shit was
with the
sick.
drone shot.
Yeah.
I think I've never been able to see that far. It was so clear that night. Colors were beautiful. Haven't felt at peace as
Sick.
much as I did that night for a while, and it was beautiful. Having some good people around me, and just sitting there enjoying it. I
That's
think that was my
magical.
favorite. And then seeing all those like animals out in nature.
It's funny how your favorite part of the trip isn't bike riding. True pro.
That's it. That's the
traveling.
medium. That's the medium of the travel.
Yeah, for real. What about you, Mary?
I mean, honestly, like I kind of enjoyed everything, just like seeing different people's outlooks on my city, you know. I live here and it's just cool to see like different people take it in. Like I enjoyed that part of it.
Yep.
Um, that evening was really beautiful, I must admit. Like you climbed onto this like rock where you could see like along the mountainside and then the city's like just down below and then the ocean just reaches out beyond the city. I mean, I can't really paint the picture with words, but it was it's really quite beautiful.
It sure
Um
was. That drone shot is epic. I was like, wow, dude.
yeah, I enjoyed the biking, I enjoyed the playing chess. We played so much chess. Like I
What?
literally
You guys play
yeah, like
chess? Who plays chess?
was basically Rich, myself, and Jordan were like doing a round like championship of who could beat each other.
Nice.
And
I'm
it
trying to
was
get
ending up,
involved.
yeah, dude, it was like 6, 7 games a day. Like it was actually eating on the riding a little bit, but I mean,
Just sitting in
yeah,
the
for
car
sure.
for forever playing chess or just at the spot.
On
But
a
that's like,
on your cell phones or on a physical board?
No, like a board, yeah.
Hell yeah, that's the way to get. I love playing over the board. That's awesome. I didn't know that you guys fucked with chess. I love chess. Like I
they
play it on
got
my
me into
phone
it
all
now as
day.
well.
Yeah, it's like it's so it just takes all of your brain and focus and everything else goes away. It's so dope. I love it. You have to
Yeah, you
think so
gotta
hard.
think so hard for chess. It's like if you
Yeah,
don't think, you're gonna lose. Like it's like
yeah.
that.
Have you been
Yeah.
playing for a bit? Do you know like the
I'm
how
not
like
re
the
I'm like self-taught. I'm not really that good, but you know, it's just fun.
yeah. Um, I'm also self-taught. Just know a couple of like the general rules. And right now online, I'm like downranking myself so I can just win. Like there's a elo rating. That's what they use in chess, and mine is not good. All right, I gotta pause real quick. Hold on. More highlights. What you
Yeah,
got,
I
Mary?
reckon. Oh, dude, it was pretty funny for me. So we like were chilling in the morning, just watching edits and stuff before going out to go ride. And I was playing a round of chess with Rich. And I decided I wanted to play a prank on the boys. So we we had like this veranda out front where like it was a story up and it was like a wooden veranda with all these plot plants around the veranda. And I got a Bluetooth speaker and I hid it in like a brown paper bag and I put it behind a pot plant next to the wall of the house where the gutter was. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna play some like animal noises and see what happens. So I choose like a kitten meowing. I was like, meow, 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 meow. And it kind of sounded like a kitten in distress, but I didn't mean that anyway. So I like put it there and I just leave it playing. And it was like, because the edit and like music was on, it was pretty loud and like no one could hear it. So I kept on like bumping up the volume. And then next thing we hear the neighbor, which is like, I'm guessing also Airbnb because it was American. And she's like, can you guys hear that kitten? And then like we turn off all like the speakers and stuff and like they can all hear this kitten and they can't see where it's coming from. So like Felix is looking for it, Killian's looking for it, the domestic worker who cleans the house is looking for it.
And we
The
were we
neighbor's
were
like
all
talking to
freaking out.
That's a hell of a prank, dude. How long
dude,
did you
and
let
then
it go on for?
dude, for quite a while. It's like probably like 5 minutes or so. And then I told Rich as well, and he's like with me just canning himself on the inside. I was like trying to kind of look for it as well, but I should have done it better. Anyway, then I started feeling like super bad. So I like turned the sound off and then like everything carried on as normal. And I was like, no ways, I'm gonna put it back on. So I put it back on, went super loud. Then everyone's looking again for this kitten that's meowing. And
Even
dude,
the
the thing
neighbors?
is the speaker was right next to the gutter. And then Felix was like, it's in the gutter. It's in the gutter. And then they were like thinking of probably calling the fire brigade or something because they thought there was a
Oh
kitten stuck inside the
shit.
gutter. So then I was like, okay, like I really gotta like do something about this. So I was busy changing it. I was gonna put it onto like a line roaring or something just so like they realize it's not a kitten stuck in the gutter. It's like someone playing a prank on them.
Yeah.
As I'm about to do that, Killian Roth picks up the brown paper bag as he picks it up, I changed the animal sound, and this wasn't on purpose. It just happened this way. And then I changed it to a big frog, like a frog sound, and I was like, a rabbit. Dude, he picks it back up and he just throws it across the whole balcony. Dude. And then he like, dude, I don't know. I just found it so funny. And he got the biggest fright ever. And then the neighbor, like, I can't remember what she even said. She was like, "Oh, your friend's mean. You can't do that," like something like that.
Yeah, she was actually pretty pissed.
Oh, fuck her, dude. You're Ashton Kutcher, man. I'm pumped.
Dude, it was so funny.
That is
like,
amazing.
I don't know. There's just something
my heart
about
was racing
watching
the whole
your friends
time.
like trying to find something that isn't there and you know where it is. It's just too funny.
How'd you feel about that, Felix?
As soon as I thought it was like stuck in the gutter, my heart was racing like so bad. And then like the neighbor was just like on her balcony or whatever, trying to call like the fire brigade and whatever. It's like, yeah, like we have to get it out there. Like we gotta do something. It's like in there. And Jordan and me just freaking out, Killian as well.
Yeah, I felt pretty bad. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to do something about this at this point.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, dude. That's fun, man. That makes the trip so much more memorable when you do shit like that. I didn't know Killian shot photos that good. They're phenomenal, and they're like used in the edit and like spliced in pretty good on film.
The photo in the video are actually mine.
The film video is actually yours.
Like the video, the photos in the video. Those are mine.
Nice. Oh shit. What did
Killian
Killian
got
shoot
like
for?
a whole? He's got like a full gallery. I think coming up on Dick as well with the video tomorrow.
You mean last Friday?
yeah, exactly.
Literally, when you said that in the beginning, I was like, damn, how'd you think like that?
But yeah, he's been coming on monster trips with us. Like he's been shooting for a while. Like when we went on like some our house trips, like over here, he's always been like shooting photos like quite sneaky and always has like a super good eye for it. And,
that's what's up. He's really good on the bike too. Like unbelievably good. Savage rider.
Unbelievable. Yeah. And then Rich was like, yeah, we should get him on the trip for photos. And we did that on a freak trip. And then he actually came to Cape Town with us. Got some riding clips there as well. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's crazy. Like he was shooting for like 8 days, didn't touch his bike, like for 8 days straight or something, and then decides he wants to get a clip and just gets 2 hammers with like not riding his bike for 8 days. I was just like, what the hell? This guy's insane.
That's amazing.
And he just gets on his bike and just like starts riding around and then does like something pretty insane already. And then he's like, yeah, I guess I'd like to film that. Like,
yeah, I guess I'll tire ride this 17 stair. No big deal.
Yeah, exactly. He's like super chill about it. Like, I don't know how he does it.
Shit. I don't know how any of you fuckers do it, dude. You guys are all on another level. And Rich himself too, dude. Like he's like, I think most well known as being like one of the best filmers. In my personal favorite, like all of the videos that he's put out. But if you look at like his Sabrosa edit and I think a Dig edit forever, he's so good at bikes too. Like it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Mysterious, and he's good at schmoozing security guards and making the trips dope. And he's a mysterious man, Rich Forn. What else do I want to know? Let's see. Let me look at the video real quick.
The animals and stuff, like if they were the baboons on the side of the road, the big monkeys, he would just go like right up to him and like film them. And he just like, I wouldn't go that close. Like I would be too scared, honestly. Like these things look so savage. Like their teeth are like big.
Yeah.
And he's just like running around them. Like I found it pretty
wild.
insane. Yeah, dude.
I was just waiting for them to like grab their phone or just rip his face off. I don't know.
That's legit dangerous. I can't say I would do it, but it's fuck it. He got him, and it makes the video that much better. There's a clip of Murray doing a pegs on the rail and then 360 front tire bonk on a pillar. How hard was that?
That came pretty quick. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
That I think
Um,
that I'm watching it. I'm like, that's so fucking insane, dude. That was one of my favorites. You killed it, Murray.
Thanks. Yeah. That one was also like a security thing. We were like trying to figure out how, because that's inside a cricket stadium.
Shit.
And like, yeah, and like we didn't know how to get in. And we had tried the day before because I knew the spot was there. And there's some other stuff in there as well, but security was pretty tight. So we tried to get in and they just weren't having us like at all. They were just like, you cannot come in yet. So like we kind of just left it and then we went back another day in the trip. And then Rich did the same thing. Like the gate was open and I think they had some sort of function. He just didn't even stop. He just drove like straight through the gate.
Hell yeah.
And then we got in there and fortunately it was quick. So we got it before getting kicked out. Pretty sure if we stayed there long, we probably would have got the boot. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
I was hyped
interesting
on that.
because I would like in my mind I thought Cape Town would be less of a bust for security and shit, like way laid back, like maybe Barcelona is or something, but it doesn't seem like it, you know?
No, I think it's because we have that discrepancy in like wealth. So
Yeah,
there is quite a bit of crime. So they have security to prevent crime. That's pretty much what it's
got it.
for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we have there's some spots that aren't a bust, but a lot of them are
Yeah.
unfortunately quite a bust.
What's your favorite spot in Cape Town, Murray? All your
Gosh,
Instagram clips are fucking amazing. It's crazy. That's just
thanks.
casual riding and killing it.
Yeah, I think probably UCT campus, like there's a university and it's just got like a lot of fun stuff, like from hammers to jibs. And like
Nice.
I've ridden there so much and there's just I always find something new to ride. Like it's funny. I think if you go to the same place enough, your eyes get opened and you see like all these other things you would never see before.
Yeah, for real.
Like if you just keep revisiting, you know?
Yeah.
So
After
yeah,
you
that's
learn a new
probably
trick, go back to the spot and then all of a sudden something else opens up, you know?
yeah, exactly. It's like kind of like even Devon's old edits, Devon Smiley, like he would ride the same spots and you would see the progression in the edits because it's the same spots that he's riding.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just think there's something to be learned from like riding the same spot over and over. It's kind of
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
That reminds me, you guys mentioned earlier that, or you mentioned before the prank that you guys would wake up and watch edits. What edits would you watch? What videos inspire you guys?
We watched pretty much everything. Like we were
Yeah,
watching snowboarding, skateboarding. We watched Deadline. Obviously, we watched like we just watched everything really. Like
pretty much. Yeah. That was
just
not a video that we like watched over and over again. Pretty much just like anything we could find or haven't watched in ages or yeah.
I think Deadline's one of the best DVDs of all time, if not the best. Um,
yeah, that was good. I think like we went through like phases. We would watch certain riders. Like we watched a lot of Alex Kennedy at one point.
hell yeah.
We're
Yeah.
just like watching Alex, and then we would watch this other rider. That was sick. Yeah, just
That's
geeking out on BMX.
yeah. What do you get from that? Like the stoke to go ride? Do you get your some ideas for tricks or like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's
Probably
just
the
stoked. A bit of both.
yeah.
I get stoked when I see it. I like
yeah,
if I see someone else killing it, then I want to go ride my bike. Like
yeah,
it's just like
for real. I want to go ride
yeah.
my bike right now. Well, yesterday I watched Dennis Anderson's Asaya video and his Right Here video, and over and over again, like for an hour, I watched both of those videos, and he's unbelievable. And those are like his level of riding. When I watch it, I'm like, fuck, dude, like what am I doing? But then you kick yourself back out of that attitude of like, nah, you just got to do your thing. Not everybody can be like on his level or your guys' level either.
Yeah, it's just about having fun, really. If you're having fun,
Yeah,
well, then you're winning. Like that's what it's about.
for real. It's funny seeing you guys right next to each other. You got a Monster hat and a Red Bull hat. um, so
Yeah.
what else about this trip? Oh, the tattoo part.
Yeah.
Who got a tattoo?
I got two of the guys in the shop. Because Ryan, the Monster TM, he's originally from down there. And so he sent me like a couple like food spots, like some vegan food spots and some tattoo artists. And so I was
Sick.
just like checking out all the shops and whatever. And I think he texted Nicholas before. So I went in, say hi, and then got an appointment with him. And the same day I got tattooed by Justice, like a skater from down there who works at the shop as well. So first
That's
got a
dope.
tattoo of him, and then like 2 days later, one of Nicholas. Yeah, I always try to get something wherever I'm going.
What'd you get?
I got like a doll, like a baby face, with like it says like "be kind,"
Nice.
and something like freaky, like a skull with like a hand, like some fire coming out of the hand, like all like sorts of shit together in one. I don't know.
Cool.
That's just like Nicholas style.
What's your favorite style of tattoo?
Like the traditional old school kind of
Yeah.
style.
Me too.
Yeah.
I used to think I
looks
would
good.
love I thought that I would like sacred geometry and shit and all that. And then I got my tattoos and I was like, I'm so glad I got traditional tattoos. Like
Yeah.
the sacred
Just
geometry
bold
will get
and they will
old.
last. Like they will look good for forever, pretty much.
Yeah, it's timeless. What about, do you have
Yeah.
any tattoos, Mary?
Yeah,
bet what you
I've got
got?
like some mini couple of ones. Yeah, I've got like an elephant and a penguin. Yeah,
Nice.
some bird feet.
Why?
All my tattoos are animal based animals.
When did you get it and why?
Um, First tattoo was in California by Chris Island. I don't know if you know Chris
Yeah,
Island.
yeah.
Yeah, he used to shoot photos. I was
Common
there
Crew, homie.
filming that Common Crew edit a while ago. And we were just in the back garden, and I was like, everyone was getting tattoos, and I was like, well, I will remember this forever. So I did it, and I got one.
That's special.
Yeah, it's sick. And then that was on my ankle, and then I got another one on the other ankle, which was the penguin.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely don't think I'll be getting many more. I kind of like being tattooless.
Yeah. I'm torn on it. Like I sometimes want to go all the way to Felix and then other times
Oh, but
like
that's the thing. Like, if you carry on, like, then you're gonna like,
you have
Yeah.
to, you're
yeah.
gonna keep going.
And it's sick, but like, you're gonna either carry it or you can't carry it, and like, I don't think I could carry it. Like, but I see people that did it, and I'm like, wow, that's sick. Like,
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
It's fire. I have a one on my ankle from when I went to Barcelona, so I'll always remember that moment of like going down in the weird alley in Barcelona to there's an iguana on the wall and sketchy tattoo shop, and I just went BCN on my ankle and they did it like just freehand sketchy style. And my first tattoo ever was done by Catfish at the Come Up House when I did an internship out there when I was like 20. So fuck 13 years ago at this point. And he was so stoned and I was like, I don't know what I want, but my mom will get mad, so just do it on my foot. And then he like looked at the veins on my foot and was like, okay, your veins look like a slingshot. I'm gonna draw the strings and the ball and then another ball over here. So it just looks like, I don't know, a paper clip. It's ridiculous, but I'll never forget that either. There's something special about tattoos, dude. It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, true that.
What else do we talk about this video, dude?
Oh, the weather was pretty nuts, honestly. Like, I think
yeah.
Felix got to experience Cape Town wind. Like, dude, there were some days it was so windy you couldn't even really do anything. Like, I think it was like one day it was like 55k winds. I don't know what that's in miles, but it's really
Similar.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's strong.
Yeah, it
Dude.
wasn't too fun to ride in.
Yeah.
No.
But you
You
did
can't,
ride in
like,
it?
there's a point where you can't ride in it.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
windy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about, oh yeah, I know I wanted to touch on your Fast Plant opposite 180 over that set.
Yeah.
That because Rich put, a couple of crashes in there in the tattoo montage. Was that a real battle? How long did that take? And what was it like?
I just had like 2 crashes, I guess. I just like kept landing on the like trying to down side of the pedal.
And
where
so
like
your foot would slip off?
like no pins left and just like kept landing on it.
So
and
on the one
kept
you
slipping my
landed,
foot.
did you land on the right side of the pedal?
I actually did, yeah. I just had
Nice.
to get lucky, I guess.
Yeah, dude, that's so crazy. You're just like gambling. You're like, is it gonna land?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, it
that
was
was so
pretty much like
sick to watch.
50-50.
Yeah, that's wild.
Because I was like, oh, this gonna be like like a quick clip. Let's do this. Like after, I think it was right after Maury got his.
Yeah,
I
rail
think
hop and
yeah,
then pegs easy, which is so good.
you know, like the tire ride pegs thing. Yeah, down that
Yeah.
edge. Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
like, I guess I gotta get something. And
I love how you think that would just be a quick, easy clip. Like I wouldn't even go for that. I'll be like, no,
but
no,
I don't
thank
know. It's
you.
just like,
That's
yeah,
sick.
Well,
thank
I
you.
gotta do
It's just like
something
something
here.
to do a lot, I guess. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
What do you think about fast plant stuff? It's like I see people like I just actually watched Low and High Dak's latest video, and he does a pretty wild setup where he Manny's on a Manny to wall ride to Manny to fast plant 180, and I was like, I
yeah,
think fast plant 180 out of a manual is like more secure, like it's like safer, you know?
it is. It's like a kind of like a sometimes like depends on the setup, obviously, like
Yeah,
where you're gonna do it, but most of the time it's like a easy way out, pretty much.
yeah, but
It's
it's
like,
like
oh,
a
I don't have to
stylish,
pop
cool
for
way
the
out.
180. Yeah, it
Yeah,
looks good, feels good, it's
yeah.
fun. I've been trying to not do too many fast ones, I guess. Uh, yeah, they're just too fun. I like them. My
Who's
my knee hates them, but
fast
yeah,
plants always make me think of Kyle Hart. Do you
yeah.
guys
Oh my
Would
God,
you
yeah,
agree that he's probably the best fast planter in the game? I can't think of
yeah,
anybody else who
yeah.
can.
You've ever seen someone else do a fast plant to like turn down or like fast plant
Yeah,
540?
yeah, dude.
Like, how is that gonna work?
He fast planted over like a bunny hop contest rail, like unreal shit. And it's
Yeah. And then Dak, obviously, he's
yeah,
honestly like for all like the fast plant stuff, he's one of my main inspirations, I think.
yeah,
Like how he uses them.
yeah.
Um,
It's
yeah.
interesting to see like the way that everybody rides. Like watching Dennis, watching you guys, watching Dak, and seeing like your different styles and spot selection. It's so cool that like it's not just like it's not a game of basketball, you know. It's like
Yeah.
it's a freestyle art form, and you guys are artists, and it's pretty dope. Talented
Yeah,
artists.
just come into a spot with a bunch of people and everyone else is gonna do something different.
Yeah,
That's like so cool. Like everyone's like trying to get their creative brain going
yeah,
and think outside the box pretty much. And it's cool what everyone comes up yeah, like everyone comes up with.
for real. Feeding off the
So
energy like
sick.
somebody
I love
else.
it.
Yeah,
And then like someone does something and it like kind of feeds an idea that you have and it's like a
Yeah.
bit different and it's like this, it's so sick. I also love it, like just seeing how everyone does something different on the same thing. It's like,
yeah.
it's
It's
beautiful,
magical. Yeah.
really.
Fuck, I miss trip videos, dude. Like going on trips with Sabrosa team and watching them all go down or filming them all do shit on like at similar spots. I know exactly what you're talking about. The energy is so sick when that shit happens. Do you have any Murray, do you have any trips planned in the future? Are you working on any projects?
Um, I'm kind of filming something with a homie here. It's like it's more of like, I don't know what you would call it, but it's basically, you know, in the ender, I ride that little sidewall piece, that wall ride the gap that we talked about earlier on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to film entire video just riding those. So it's been
Interesting.
pretty tricky because I'm trying to find spots that are different. Otherwise, all the clips will be very similar.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of like looking around. I'm probably sitting at like 2 minutes or something at the moment, maybe a bit more, like 2.5 minutes of footage. So I've been busy with that, and then I do plan to travel a bit later in the year.
That's a really
But
cool concept, dude. I like videos when like I don't know, that makes me think of Brock's sidewalk video where every clip was on a sidewalk. Like videos that have like a constraint like forces you to be more creative. So that's dope. I'm excited to that.
yeah, it's pretty fun. And it's been fun. Like just I go jump on the road bike and like go down different roads I haven't been, just have a
Nice.
look around. It's a bit like a treasure hunt, really. It's been
Yeah.
fun.
I'm drawing a blank on your filmer. I know I see him on your Instagram all the time. What's his name? Shout him out.
His name's Jason Prince. He's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm filming with him. Like he's a homie. Like we film each other. I filmed him. He films me. Like it's a lot of fun.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's rare to have a filmer. Like,
I wouldn't call him a filmer. Like we just kind of friends, I reckon.
yeah. Still though, it's good to have a buddy that'll point the camera at you. Yeah, and Jason Prince DP is his Instagram. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a DOP by trade. That's what he does. He like films commercials and all that stuff.
Nice. So he is a filmer, dude.
He is a filmer. Literally, yeah.
Getting paid to film. That's what's up. What's your life like in Germany, Felix? You got a buddy you go ride with there, or is it only trips?
Yeah, I mean the scene over here, especially in Cologne, is like probably the best in Germany.
Nice.
Honestly, there are always people to ride with, and I've just been enjoying like just going out with a bunch of friends. Just I feel like they all have been riding new spots that I don't know yet because I was kind of just like traveling all year.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even like feel like a local anymore. No, we've just been riding like the skate park or just like a bunch of new spots lately. It's been fun, just cruising pretty much. And but yeah, I actually got like a clip yesterday with my friend Anton that I filmed them with.
Nice.
We just I don't know, didn't really start anything. We got a clip in Barcelona when he was there for a while. We just wanted to save a couple things and see where it goes. But like not stressing on filming anything.
Shout a couple of your homies out.
Kilian Reichmeyer, he's been killing it. One of my good friends over here. Nice guy.
Rice, you said that shit so German, dude.
Okay.
How do I find him on Instagram?
So Kilian.
Okay. Killia. Kilian.
Yeah, and then Reich.
It should come up.
No.
Okay.
MEY. Let me see.
Kilian Reichmeyer. See.
Yeah.
No results for Kilian. How am I spelling Kilian wrong?
Wait, Kilian.
One L.
Yeah, just one L. Sorry.
It's all good. Dope. Okay, I'll find him. There he is. All right, following Kilian Reichmeyer. Wait.
Yeah, we've been riding a bunch.
Can you say it again, German like?
Kilian Reichmeyer.
Kilian Reichmeyer.
Yeah, we started filming a new part for him as well.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, just been pretty much just riding and filming the homies.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
When did this trip happen? This Cape Town trip?
First 2 weeks, like first week of November, I think, right?
Of November?
Yeah, of November. It's been a while.
Damn, that's wild. Yeah, a lot of shit has changed since then. That's crazy. Why so long on the delay to put it out?
I have no clue. I don't know.
I think it was like some internal stuff that like things had to get cleared advance, I think.
Yeah. When Vans is
Rich
like
made a couple of versions and yeah. And then Rich has just been playing around, I think, with like the videos, like B-roll, longer, shorter versions and everything.
Messed up.
Yeah.
That's one of the toughest parts of like being paid to make a BMX video is having like to please whoever is paying you, you know, like you want to make it your way and you have to like start making different versions. I know what that's like.
Yeah.
That can get pretty frustrating. Shit, boys. Yeah.
The lights are almost going out in South Africa.
Yeah.
We have this load shedding thing, but yeah, it's like
20 Why are they doing that?
Like Felix experienced it when he was here. They basically don't have enough electricity for the whole of South Africa. So they shut the power off in like areas for like 2 to 4 hours. Just so they call it load shedding, literally because there's not enough electricity, pretty much.
Wow.
So my power's going off in 20 minutes for 4 hours.
Well, shit. Since it's your first time on the podcast, Murray, let's do the classics. Tell me three or four writers that I don't know about that I should.
All right. Well, you know about Jason Prince, but I would have for sure said him.
Okay, that
I
counts. That's
feel I
one.
feel like very few people know about him. He's just so sick, man. Like kind of like Alex Valentino vibes, is
Yeah,
steezy.
Yeah.
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 Just looking at his
Just
profile picture reminds me of Alex. That's funny.
yeah, he's definitely on there.
Dude, he's doing some good shit. That's fucking awesome.
Dude, yeah, he's sick.
What do you know what
He's just a
camera he
good
shoots
dude.
on?
Like he's down for the bikes, which I like, just
Yeah.
down to have a good time on bicycles. Another guy, hmm, there's a guy called Malcolm Peters. He's also like a local guy here. He's more dirt based, like he rides trails and stuff, but he's just like he's been good for so long. He's like quite an old dude, but such a good rider. And I don't know, I look up to guys that just go do it because he loves it.
Yeah. What's his
Um,
Instagram?
I think
Do you
it's
know? Just his name? Oh, I
MOE.
got it. Yeah, found him. Malcolm
No,
Peters BMX. BMX
that's
riders
it.
send it. Hell yeah. Shout out to
Yeah,
him.
yeah, he's sick. He's a sick dude. And
Boom, three whip. First thing on the Instagram on a dirt
yeah,
jump.
yeah.
Dude, by the way, the fucking 180 backflip or just flared, I don't know, that you did on that dirt jump that I saw on Instagram, I think yesterday or 2 days ago was so crazy. Like you made it look casual. It was wild. That was
Thanks,
good.
man.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So we got Jason and Malcolm. One more.
another rider here.
Doesn't have to be from there. Maybe somebody that you know of that I don't know of.
Yeah, I'm trying to rack my brain. I feel like everyone else you'll definitely know. Um, hmm.
I'm pretty forgetful, so you can
There's
tell me
actually a
later.
homie called Natty Steez. He calls himself Natty Steez from Johannesburg. It's like a city high up in the country. Um, it's Nathie, I think, Steez. And he's sick, man. He's just like a homie who's got a lot of good energy. He only brings good vibes, like always happy, just one of those guys that's just always smiling. And
Dope.
then, yeah, he also just kills it on the bike, honestly. Like, I don't see enough of him,
Hell
but
yeah.
yeah, he's a cool dude,
Fuck
man.
yeah, dude. Thank you for putting me on to some South African riders. That's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, our scene's pretty small here. It's crazy. Like, we don't have that many riders.
It's
Um,
I wonder
yeah.
why. Because it seems like it's a paradise for bike riding. Like,
I don't know. Like, the scene was pretty big for a while. I think it's a lot of the time to do with financial stuff. Like a lot of people just can't afford bikes in general,
yeah.
that want it. And then the people that can mountain bike in general just like go cruise mountain bikes.
Yep.
Um, yeah, so the scene, there are riders, but there's not that many of them. There's a lot
Right.
more skaters around, but I feel like that's just global anyway.
Yeah. And the
So I'm
barrier
like
to
homies with this
entry
guy.
to skating is so much lower than getting a bike. Like a entry level bike, is $500. You can get a skateboard for $90. It's crazy. All right. What's the other questions that I ask at the end, Felix?
The Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, Murray. Who's your Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore? What's that?
Yeah, that is for Mount Rushmore is a mountain that's carved somewhere in the middle of America
Oh, with
with
the
like
president's faces. Yeah.
yeah. So there's four
Yeah.
heads on it. So you get to pick four all-time BMX riders for your Mount Rushmore.
All right.
It's an impossible question.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, dude, everyone's so sick.
Yeah.
Um, I think it's pretty easy, maybe. Like, it's definitely changed over time. Like, you have your riders that you like really froth on, and then, time goes, and then you enjoy someone else maybe a bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like Dakota Roche being a pretty big constant always. Just his creativity is so sick. Like, he's always thinking of something new to do, even though it's like maybe the same tricks, but it's a new thing and like finding new spots. So Dax one. Simone, so sick.
Yep.
Like honestly, so sick. Um, just the way he goes about and does stuff, I think is really cool. And Garrett's been there. I've always watched Garrett and always been like, what the hell is this guy doing? How's he doing it?
Yeah,
Like,
it's unbelievable.
yeah, he's right up there. Um,
Garrett's one where when I, like am by him and it's just like he's a regular human, but then you see his riding and it's just like, what the fuck, dude? It's so crazy. Anyway, last one.
Crazy. Yeah, I'm thinking. Um, Guess a Dennis Innocent, eh? Like
Yeah,
just the bull that he brings to the street is crazy. Like
for real.
he's
And
so
he can do
big.
it all.
Yeah.
Like,
But dude, like honestly, the list carries on. Like I can't say that. Like
yeah.
that's
The comments on Instagram are always no Dave Mira, no Matt Hoffman, no fucking blah blah blah.
honestly, like Dan Foley is so sick too. I love Dan
yeah.
Foley.
Yeah, Dan Foley, all the Dans, Dan Lacey.
I was watching a bunch of his stuff the other day and I was just like, this dude's so sick. Like just the stuff he chooses to do and the spots he chooses to do it on is just really cool.
Yeah. And I just love that he's a filmmaker and he self films. Like he goes out and makes it happen. It's pretty dope. I was just watching the old Federal Ty Morrow Welcome to Federal video with him and Dan Lacey in it. Do you guys remember that one? You guys are younger, so like I don't know if that was like your generation, but that one left an imprint on my brain forever. And rewatching it, I think yesterday, I was like, wow, like Ty Morrow is one of the greatest, and kind of gets slept on. I don't think he's been mentioned in a Mount Rushmore yet, but
I definitely watched a lot of Ty Morrow.
Yeah,
100%.
Like his latest parts, like No Bicycles and
oh my god, No Bicycles, like probably one of my most watched videos over the years.
So sick. And I noticed like when I watched his old shit, he was doing like his end search part, he's doing trucks, he's doing 180 bars, and in his new shit he doesn't do bars. It's fucking wild. Like I could be wrong, there could be bars in his part, but I don't notice. Like he changed his like style up to just like good setups and like unique, I don't know, burly ass riding. It's so sick.
Yeah.
I forgot that he could bar spin actually at some point. But
yeah, he can definitely bar spin.
He can definitely bar spin. He could probably do literally every trick. Same with like Reed Stark on. I just saw a post from Wes McGrath of him doing a tabletop on the Jersey barriers from that BSD cliffhanger video. And it's just like, oh yeah, Reed Stark can do all the tricks as well too.
He can ride every single spot you put in front of him.
Yeah.
He'll just, I don't know, air the highest on the Jersey.
Yeah.
Just ride like the sketchiest setups.
For real. He's dope.
Dude, he came here. Yeah. He came here and he rode spots that weren't spots.
Nice.
He literally turned stuff that's not a spot. Like I can tell you, no one else would stop for it. And he's like, stop the car, and then gets out and rides something. And he's like, what is that?
I love Reed's energy like that. That's amazing.
Yeah, he turns like whatever into a spot. It's kind of sick.
So sick. I've been seeing this shit on the airport that they turned into a skate park. You guys see that shit?
Oh, the stuff that Brock's been posting.
Yeah.
Like post it last couple of days. That was pretty cool.
Makes me a little jealous. What tricks can't you guys do that you wish you could?
Nose manuals.
Switch whips, I mean, I can kind of do them, but they just every single time I do them, and they hard. Like it's not easy. There's definitely a lot of tricks I wish I could do that I can't do.
What's the next one that you're gonna try and learn?
Don't know. I'd love to be able to do a Peg's hard truck. Can't do that. That would be sweet.
But you could Peg's hard 3?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be a trick that you could do easily.
Possibly. I've tried it. I can't do it.
I can't even
go fix that rail. You just try it, like the Pex nose bow rail.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Fix that one and do it on that one. That's a good one, actually. Yeah, it's quite good for it. If it's not like as windy as it was that day.
Yeah. Then it should work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what are you most proud of throughout your BMX career, Murray?
Having fun.
Fuck yeah.
I
That's a
think
good
that's it,
answer.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, just I think I'm proud of that, and I'd like to keep it that way, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you are sponsored. Are you making money from BMX? You're on Red Bull.
Yep, yeah, I make money. It's
Hell yeah.
cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's sick. Like I was just, a kid riding a bike and then got picked up and just still a kid riding a bike really,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dope, dude.
Mm.
Speaking of, because I'm curious, you guys both have your energy drink sponsors, which is amazing. I think we talked about you and Monster Felix before, but I'm curious how Red Bull came up for you, Murray.
So I kind of was just riding bikes and I'd go to like these little jams that would happen. And there was a guy on Red Bull called Buddy Challen. You may or may not have heard of him. He was on Fly, he had a Fly colorways.
Buddy Challen?
Yeah. You'll find him on Instagram, but he's not like he does still ride and stuff, but he's not really like posting riding clips too much.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, he was on Red Bull. I think he was on for 10 years and then he left. And they were looking for someone new to put on. And I think he might have put a word through. And there was a guy called Wayne Raichi who I've shot like so many photos with this guy. And he was tight with Red Bull. So he just like introduced me. And then I was a friend of the Bull. So it's like you kind of under their wing, I guess. You're not sponsored, but you're just part of the brand. And they're like, we'll give you cases of Red Bull and maybe help you out a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
And I was under their wing like that for a year. And then they decided to sponsor me, which to me came out of the blue. I didn't expect it, honestly.
Fuck yeah.
But,
When you were under their wing, were you like, because I've heard that a Red Bull hat is like the rarest, like you're not allowed to have a Red Bull hat unless you're sponsored. When you were under the wing, could you wear a Red Bull hat?
oh no, not at all. No, they didn't give me anything like that.
Yeah.
So like there's a lot of athletes that are like friends of the Bull, but you wouldn't really know. They're just like there.
Yeah.
And I was the same. I was just like that. And then they gave me a hat and I was like, oh whoa, like wow, that's sick. Like
It's
cool,
like,
cool.
it makes it special, dude. The exclusivity of it is so sick. I like that.
Yeah,
And it's
it's
just
cool.
like that Red Bull's putting money into BMX, and same with Monster, dude. Like it helps guys like you, who are deserve to make a living from BMX, make some money from BMX. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, it's so sick. Like brands like Red Bull, Monster, Vans, like just corporate companies that believe in what we do is so sick. Like
Yeah.
I got a
real.
lot of time for them. And honestly, like Red Bull's been so nice to me and so kind. So I don't
Yeah.
really have a bad word to say about them.
This is a dumb question. I could look it up on your Instagram. Who like frame sponsor do you have?
I'm sponsored by Sunday and Odyssey.
Nice. Sick. That's what's up. Good for you, man. I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
It's crazy how much time has passed since we were in that restaurant together in Phoenix for that Gary video. But
Yeah, dude, right?
Yeah.
I can still remember it clear as day though.
yeah, I remember like how we were sitting. I don't remember where we were. No, it was Chiba Hut. I think.
Eric Bowman was there too, and I think I almost spilled the beans about some wedding video that was like, I don't know, the hard drive was broken or something. I can't quite remember though. It was a long time ago. That's a good like 5-6 years
Yeah.
ago.
Oh man. All right. Let's get. I mean, we got 9 minutes left till Murray's power goes out. Let's watch this. I'm gonna figure out something else to talk about from the video. I just love that. Oh, there's the Pegs Nose Bar. That is a good one for it to try and learn a truck out of. For me, I would go to a skate park, dude. I think Murray, you carried this video. No offense, Felix.
No, definitely. You're right. 100%.
Your clips are always fucking amazing, even though you are not stoked on them. But this shit was
Yeah.
good.
Murray killed it. It was good. Just
God,
watching him ride.
the fucking monkeys, dude. Dude, yeah, I love it. There's more drone footage in that video than anything else that Rich has done, I
Oh,
think.
didn't Rich crash his drone like
Yeah,
one of
he
the
flew
last
into a
days?
tree. Yeah,
Yeah.
flew
Oof.
And then
into a
he
tree. It was all broken.
that was like the second time as well.
It's pretty
He
easy to
did it in
crash a drone.
Barcelona, I think. Yeah.
I think I've
Yeah, like
crashed 3. I've been there.
Nice.
Yeah. There's I want to get into the shit where you put the goggles on and then do the FPV. You've seen those videos?
Oh
Like
shit, yeah.
like you can follow riders on trails and be like literally, feet away from them while they're hitting a set of trails, or like I don't know. There's the way that we can document BMX nowadays is pretty wild, and I'm stuck here with these goddamn VXs at the moment. I got to finish mediocre 2 and then I'm burning them all. Um,
Do it.
yeah. I think I don't know. Let's see. We did the Mount Rushmore for you, Murray. You and I should talk maybe more on another one if you're down. But yeah, thanks for
yeah,
doing
I'm
this.
down. That'd be sweet.
Any shout outs that you guys want to make, or thanks for that van strip that happened a long time ago in November?
Yeah. Thanks to Vans for making it happen. Like I said, it's been a dream of mine going down there. Especially like big thanks to Maury, just showing us the best time. Learned a lot of him. Um about all sorts of stuff down there. That was pretty cool. Um yeah, just thanks for the good time. Uh yeah,
Dope.
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah, also it's same thing really. Thanks fans. Thanks to the boys. I really had such a good time. So all the boys as well, honestly, for coming and making it a good time. And yeah, hopefully more soon.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I wish I could have been a fly on the wall to hear all your different accents in one room. Just fucking wild
Oh, dude,
shit.
it would have been sick to have you out here as well,
Yeah.
honestly.
We got Wales and Germany and South Africa, and I don't know what Rich's accent is. Dude, where's Rich from?
He is from the UK, lives on
Does he have a UK
Spanish
accent?
island. Yeah. Yeah, like
Or
he has like he speaks like super like the nice English, like
proper?
British English.
Dope.
Yeah.
Very proper.
Proper.
Yeah.
Proper. That's brilliant, mate. It's brilliant. I was on the phone with somebody signing up for something, and the lady on the phone just kept saying brilliant. I was like, "You're from the UK, huh?" And she's like, "Yeah, yeah, yes." All right, I think
Yeah.
that wraps it up. Any last words?
Yeah,
Well,
thank
cheers
you
for
for
having
doing
us,
this.
Bobby.
My
Yeah.
fucking pleasure, dudes. It's crazy. I love you guys' writing. I like you as people. I love you as people. All right,
No.
Yeah.
I
Love
hope
you too, man.
Felix. We've never met in real life, huh?
I don't at the premiere,
Oh
Scott
yeah, we
premiere, I think.
did. Fuck yeah,
Right?
we did.
I mean,
Yeah,
there were
I
so
went
many
up to you and
people
told you you were one of
and
my favorite writers. Yeah,
yeah.
I was like
Yeah.
starstruck by you, dude. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
do
God.
remember. Yeah, at the Angles premiere at the
Yeah.
Cult Clubhouse, and
Yeah,
then
that was
yeah,
pretty cool. There are a lot of people that I've never met before, and so yeah,
that was dope.
that was
And
like
then
2 or 3 years ago already.
yeah, time fucking flies, dude. It's wild. And then Murray, we already touched on we've met in person before too. I love it, dude. BMX is a big old little family. All right,
It is.
that's a wrap.
Thanks.
All right.
Murray's power is about to go out, so hope you enjoyed
Yeah.
the Vans video
Oh, the three
unfiltered.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, give me time to light my candles, man.
All right,
Well,
everybody. Till next
peace,
time.
boys.
All right.
Have a
Good
good
seeing
one.
you.
Good seeing you guys. Everybody
Cheers.
go watch the Vans video again. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I want to shout out my editor, Archie Kenward. I appreciate you putting this one together. And big shout out to Dig. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week on Kanode Knows. Next week we got Dan Benny. So that's a good one. I'm excited for you guys to hear from them. Adios.